one of the latest lucky exploits that I was looking at a few days ago didn't use eval, didn't use document.write. They were kind of concatenating their strings, sending it through multiple functions. Would have bypassed any of the research tools that only assume that eval and document.write are the final stages of how you're going to look at that content. So closer inspection of the DOM and the JavaScript engine. And one obvious plugin that I always use is NoScript. I mean, this is more from the perspective of just a researcher or a user. Sure, it's a pain to whitelist everything, but once you do that, you're a little bit better off than you were. You're whitelisting where I allow active content to actually execute, right? That doesn't mean that if I've just whitelisted CNN.com, CNN.com can't have embedded malicious content on there, but there's less of a chance than any given site. It's still the case that given the entire range of malicious websites, 70%, 75% of those are compromised sites that'll send you somewhere else. So sure, CNN.com might have gotten compromised, or some legitimate site might have gotten compromised, but you're going to be sent to another site, and that site is not going to be in your whitelisted set of sites that are allowed to execute malicious, actionable content or active content. So that's about it for my talk. If you have any questions, I'll take them now.
Did you have a chance to see combination of HTTPS gets in order to obscure and let the gateway actually not manage to see the whole content?
So you're saying that not only making use of HTTPS to encrypt the communication, but multi-part?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen it. It's the next step. Most proxies these days, they don't fake their cert, but they basically can allow them to be a CA, and if the content's coming down all at once, if it's all HTTP, then they can decrypt that. That's true with most real-time content analysis engines. But doing multi-part, we haven't seen so much. I have seen it a few times, but I haven't seen it a lot. Even the multi-part, it's not common, but it's certainly where it's going. So if we started with the full content coming down, then the next step was multi-part, breaking it down in pieces, and then we have seen it where that multi-part is coming down encrypted. It's going to, if it's not already, and I just haven't seen it, happen where we're just seeing use of a lot more of AJAX-y type communication. So yeah, so definitely it's happening. It's going to happen more. Yeah. Any more questions? All right. Well, I'm here again all day. Any discussions? I'm up for it.
Okay. Thank you, Stephan.